don't know when I first heard the name Margaret Walker, but I am pretty sure it was associated with the poetry reading contests I had entered frequently in a city claimed by de facto segregation. Augusta, Georgia, was certainly not rare, just as the recitation, which implied much more than simply reading, of widely circulating Black poetry was not. Walker had written For My People in 1937, her signature poem, as she would later call it, giving generations of young Black women the opportunity to speak in a voice that made others take notice of them. There must have been boys among us who read the poem well, but I can only recall the girls who were masters of the oratory that gave the poem a unique purpose. For My People, like Negro Mother by Langston Hughes and The Creation by James Weldon Johnson, earned us a regular space on many a church program or other public gatherings in those communities that honored this form of excellence. Although my closest girlfriend, a born actor before she knew the word, earned more accolades for her rendering of such poems, like those before and after me, I knew the rhetorical flourishes that brought an appreciative audience. Such readings became a communal experience as much as they generated a sense of obligation, if not an understanding, that excellence was not simply an individual achievement. It symbolized that unique history of denial and sustained oppression that made such an achievement an act of collective resistance. I did not meet Walker until years later, and it was not in the South. A sign posted on a bulletin board shortly after my arrival at Northwestern University referred to a welcome reception for Margaret Walker, visiting writer in residence, a then unfamiliar term. In those years, when the picture of an African American appeared on a bulletin board of a predominantly white university, it caught your attention. I inquired about the classes she might be teaching, only to learn that I had to get permission to register for this advanced class, presumably for creative writers. Although creative writer was an equally new term for me, I decided to take my chances.